Hey everyone, and welcome back to, I guess it's now episode 3 of our return to Civ 7. Last we left off, we were kind of just. I want to declare war on someone, but I really don't know who. I think trying to attack Napoleon would be a disaster because, I mean, look how far away he is from. Well, we could use Gnosis as a staging point, but I feel like we're a little too far behind on our infrastructure to lead a really strong attack. So I think what we're going to focus on now is building brickyards, converting cities to converting towns, sorry, to cities. Like I think that's what's going to be our focus for the time being. We're just going to build up, play a little infrastructure game. I think if I wanted to declare war, I should have not been as friendly as I am with Lafayette. A cool little like Greece versus Rome battle might have been nice, but I think it'll all. Oh, they gave us a hoplite. Where is the hoplite though? I guess we'll find that in a second. Yeah, see, this is where we're still kind of learning like what. Let me see, one, two, three. So I could get this marble. Uh, Good production towards grassland, tundra, and marine wonders. Interesting. Like it's only a 10% buff too, and that makes me wonder. Do I have a camel? I thought I had a camel already. We're definitely gonna need a camel, so we're gonna need to grow. Oh, there he is. He's in Sparta, the hoplite. We're gonna need a camel so that any new like bonus or town resources we get, you know, we can store them or slot them. Actually, is the right word. But we'll just keep exploring. Oh no! And I explored myself all the way into a hostile village. R.I.P. to that scout. Let's see how strong this search feature is. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. So unlike the old civs, we wouldn't be able to see this city because our scout doesn't have the range. But now in the new civ with the search feature, it increases our sight range by +1, so we can actually see that city. I think we'll just keep exploring with our army commander, and we will wipe out this galley, and then I think let's return our galley home. Oh, cool animation on the ship burning. Our ship is burning too. That's kind of funny. How much health does it have? It hasn't updated yet. We'll check that later. But continuing on, yeah, not too much to do right now. I do like. I am obsessing over how cool I think the Parthian and the Odeon look. We got a settlement limit. We're gonna get an extra 4 culture if we get that policy slotted in. Let's go with a cultural attribute point. I still don't fully understand why we get those when we do. I should do some research on that. Let's go for another mastery. The mastery will help our science. I should say cultural masteries for Ada Lovelace also help her science. And let's see. We have to decide between extra production towards wonders and then culture towards studying civic masteries. I'm going to go culture towards civic masteries because we're already, going down that pathway. We're going to slot the camel in, and now we have 3 more resource slots we can utilize going forward. I actually don't know if I have any. The more I think about it, I think, well, I could get this. Yeah, that's a town, so we could get silk. One, two, three. Yeah, that's an empire-wide resource. Okay. I mean, we mainly only have empire-wide resources. Oh, the scout survived. Please run away. We mainly have empire-wide resources, but that is okay. Let's get our. I just went to Lafayette and did the cultural exchange and the research collaboration. Do I know? Should I have like slowed down when I was doing that? Do I know if he supported it or not? Am I just supposed to guess by the yields? Let's see. Yeah, I can't see. Well, it's interesting that I can see what bonus the AI chose for Moreau. I'm probably saying Moreau so terribly wrong, but you guys know what I mean. I think we're gonna want this elephant, so I'm probably not gonna stack on the brickyard. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this tile. so that we get this we get these like so I picked the tile north of this of the town because we're gonna get the grassland for free and we're gonna get the forest for free. I think that's pretty nice. And now our gold per turn is up to 53, so we're doing pretty well. Let's get you on that iron. This is a very mountainous map, kind of interesting. So that's a desert. It looks really cool, actually. I like the area. One thing I always wish they did more of in the old Civ is like zones. Like you know how in real life there's like these large deserts, the Amazon jungle, like I always thought it was like a bit of a bummer that there's typically no like massive like there's no massive grassland, right? So like this is the largest grassland I can find. And you know what I mean? It's not that big. Like if this whole area was grassland and it had a name and like kind of like how Manor Lords actually is changing the game so that like if there's like a region that's forested or grasslands, you'll gain like an affinity toward it towards it. So like if this was a grasslands and it was a named grassland and that meant that like you got +1 food on farms, I think like a concept like that could be really cool. We'll just keep exploring limestone. Oh, production towards all wonders. That's probably the best one. I'm guessing that's the best one. Pearls are pretty cool. I like a lot of these new resources. I think they're just interesting. Well, we'll have to see like how they turn out on balance. I don't know how balanced they are right now. I think I'm gonna have my army commander go south and then like loop de loop back up because I want to avoid sending my army commander too far away. We could actually get rid of this camp, and we'll see about that. Okay, who needs or commands? All right, we'll move our hoplite. I'm trying to see. So where do we want to settle next? We're probably going to want to go up here potentially. What would we get? We could get fish. We could get hides, and we could get wine. The wine would kind of quickly offset the it would offset the like loss of happiness we would get from not having fresh water. Is there anything nice up here? Kind of. This city's really nice too. Although we would have to. Okay, no one's befriending you, so we would have to quickly acquire these salt and hides tiles. So I think what I'm going to wind up doing though is going down south to the east of Savash and because I really want this, I want the tin and I want the gold more than anything, because the gold gives us 20% gold towards purchasing buildings across our entire empire. I don't see how like gold is kind of cracked. Like yeah, Rome has 2 gold. I believe they stack. So like a 40% discount on buildings is ridiculously OP. I'm kind of curious to see like as strategies develop in this game. Wait, why did I lose my camp? Oh, the volcano. Okay, okay. Let's get a fishing quay going as well. No worries. So because we built over a tile our city was working, it's actually a buff. Like it's funny enough, it's a buff because now like so we were working this fishing tile. We then placed our fishing quay on top of the tile we were working. But that doesn't mean that like we just lose the population. We just reallocate it elsewhere. But then because we replaced it with a fishing boat here, we get the extra tile. So now we can just go straight to the Marvel resource the minute we get a new population in that town, which is really nice. I think it's really nice. Right now, also, kind of an interesting thing I keep having to remind myself is that because Olympia, Sparta, and Knossos are all towns, they're all just feeding basically into our capital. So, yeah, our capital's looking real good right now. It's looking real nice. Right now, so let's see. We're gonna get this mastery. Should we go Ecclesia? Well, first let's change our policies. So let's see. Influence towards initiating endeavors is nice. I don't think I need the scout movement nearly as much. I think we're gonna go Delian League so that we get a discount on influence when we want to do the whole like research collaboration, open borders, and stuff like that. We met a new civilization. Who do we meet? Oh, Himiko? Is that who it is? Oh yeah, I was right. Um, you're kind of far. Maybe I'll use you as my war target. No offense. Okay, let's just end our turn, I think. Where is Himiko? Is this Himiko? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. We gotta move you because I think that galley can attack you. So let's just keep moving and exploring. Um, +1 combat strength to infantry units, hill fort, +2 production, 1 site, 5 healing. Whoa, the hill fort's pretty nice. And honestly, the reason it's pretty nice is typically in Civ, when they do stuff like, oh, this unique improvement will give you production, or like, sorry, when this unique improvement will give you like an extra site, extra healing to military units, and it counts as a fortification. Like typically, it doesn't give you any like food or production yields. So the plus two production is pretty nice. I am gonna go with war support though. I remember from when I played before, excuse me, had a hiccup. War support was pretty cracked. Okay, we're gonna go with another mastery real fast. I think that'll be pretty nice. And we're gonna go one more settler, because then we'll have 6 towns. We'll be at our settlement cap, and honestly, with the amount of happiness we have, we could even go for more. It feels like, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the game pans out. How do I want you to explore? Probably making your way down south. Probably making your way down south and connecting with the army commander when he makes his way north. All right. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Everything's going pretty smoothly right now. Nothing too crazy. The AI has considerably less. No, not considerably less, but does have less cities than we do. Let's see. Nothing too good here. I think we'll just keep our policies as is. The capital has grown. I think we want to make our way towards that iron. Correct. Yeah, let's make our way towards the iron. Here we'll take the marble. Here, what do we have? So we already have the wine. We already have the tin, or sorry, clay. Let's make our way towards these horses. Get those. Tactics, drills is pretty nice. Terracotta Army has already been built by another player. Oratory looks nice. Merchant looks okay. Oracle, we get a boost towards that, so that could be nice. Disciplined and mysticism. Oh, great stell. So we would get 200 gold per age when we build a wonder. And I think if we want to start going for points, like let's see, rankings, wonders of the world. So yeah, we need to build multiple wonders if we want this. So I think that's a good one to get early rather than later for kind of obvious reasons, probably. We have another, let's see, influence towards initiating or befriending. I think probably survey for now because I don't think we're going to be befriending any city states because we already have the two we want. Or maybe I do want this one actually. Was that dumb? Maybe. But if we got another militaristic one, I don't know what we would do. Probably just a +1 to infantry units. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Like this navigable river with this like up high hill above it. I kind of like that. Ooh, okay, I have to open borders with you actually. I think this is like peak navigable river. It looks like it. We're about to find out. But let's continue. 70 culture. How are we compared? Oh my god, we're smoking the AI in terms of culture. And we're honestly not even doing that bad in terms of science. Influence, pretty solid. Gold's kind of low, funny enough, compared to them, which I would not have guessed. We're going to go with a brickyard, and we'll bump that up to 62 gold per turn. Nice. Lafayette. Okay, I think you built terracotta a while ago. I just recall like seeing. Oh, there's a war. Augustus has declared war on who exactly? Let's go look in a second. All right, we have bronze working. Let's see. Do we want to go? Ooh, +3 for infantry, +2 on military. That's pretty nice. Let's go Colossus. I actually do really want the Colossus. Well, how good is writing? Gain 1 codex. No, no. We want the Colossus. We've met Harriet Tubman, who is that Axum? I believe that's Axum. We'll just do the middle of the ground. Nice to meet you. You're kind of far away, so we might declare war on you. Allies at war. Oh no, I just made friends with Lafayette. Or sorry, not Lafayette, with Caesar. Whatever. He attacked my ally. We're gonna support him. Continue. Wait, so maybe actually. Hmm. Okay, Army Commander. Wow, this is gonna take a while. But look how cool that looks. Like, look how cool that mountain range looks. And look at the level of. Oh, is that natural wonder? It's beautiful. Izagu Falls. That's a beautiful wonder. I mean, with all these mountains, it's such a cool, like, you can tell, like, so how do we, I can't even get up this way. Oh, he completely controls this. That's cool, actually. That's a really cool, like, all right, let's see. So I'm going to have to, it's going to take some time for my guy to get there. My army commander's going to take his sweet time getting there. I don't know. I guess this guy's kind of cooked no matter what I do. Oh, Vosset's there. Interesting. You're kind of cooked, so I'd rather just get sent. Oh my god, what a cool navigable river. Oh, I wish I could see. Oh, wait. Okay, let me think. 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 Oh my god, this might be so cool. Um, let's go Code of Laws. I want to start unlocking all the wonders I can build. And public life is pretty solid, that too. Gate of Nations, actually. War support is huge. So we need you to heal. But it looks like, follow me, guys, follow me, guys. This could be cool. I could build a ship in Sparta. I mean, this would take like a million years. So I do have to call that out. Take him out from the bay in Sparta. Go all the way north, loop around Longcheng, loop around Shengol, and then if this is still free, because it looks like it is, just keep going north, keep going north. We could then come down through this bay into this lake and attack his capital. That's so cool. I love that. I just absolutely adore that about this game. I mean, look at his navigable river, Tenju and Vasset. I'm probably saying that wrong, but like because of this navigable river, these inland cities are actually coast. Oh my God, he could actually have a naval battle with Rome because Ravenna and Roma are both on their own navigable river, and they could both. Oh, that's so cool. That's what I mean with like this. This Civ does add so much depth. Like there's just so. Does this help my relationship with him? By the way, yes. Let's just do that. I feel like now that I'm at war, I want to make sure Lafayette is happy. Although it does look like he's getting wrecked. I said that so wrong. I wonder what that city state is. But yeah, like, oh, that's so cool. There's so much added depth to the game in this Civ that I really, really, from the bottom of my hope, bottom of my hope, bottom of my heart, hope they like manage to figure out all of the like all of the current issues with it. Any good cities? Like any? Oh wow, this city's pretty. Like the jade is right there, the pearls are right there, the fish is right there. That's actually really strong. But I feel like there might be something better down here. Let me see. Llamas are production and happiness. Yeah, let's get that production and happiness. Good call. Good call. Recommended place to settle. Okay. Wow, they didn't kill me for some reason. No idea why. So let's see if this is indeed open, like I'm really hoping it is. So under turn, I think that like yeah, the level of depth that this ancient era could have. I mean, like in a way, we all know like a big problem with Civ has always been like people quitting. Um, before or not before, sorry, like after the ancient era, because and that's why I like I know a lot of people got real how do you have zero culture? Must have been like a prompt or something. Uh I think, like we all know, the problem with Civ has historically been that, like it's hard to get people to play beyond the first 40 turns because after the first 40 turns, it's typically very, very clear who's going to win the game. Let's open with the Great Stell, and we'll put you. Ooh, food. That's actually kind of nice. So we'll put you there. We'll just keep having you explore down south. But like, yeah, so everyone has known that the problem with Civ for the longest time has been planes. Was this a planes? No. I think it's the boost from the marble, actually. It is what it is. It'll be nice to have early. Let's have our galley go north, start exploring. But yeah, like, so the problem with Civ has always been it's hard to get people. Oh, I think that is possible. I think it's possible for this guy to send his ships out and attack each other. That's going to add so much depth to multiplayer games. It's crazy. But like the problem with Civ has always been it's very clear after the first 40 turns, like, hey, I don't stand a chance, or hey, I'm gonna win, like, and people just quit. And it makes it kind of like a bummer because then when you have a good game, like you're excited, you're playing a strong game, and everyone just dips. And that's a bummer. That's why things like CPL have come about. That's why things like BBG and all that, like to they had to heavily fix a lot of the early game because certain civs were just repeatedly winning the game early, and it's obviously the cause of like a lot of problems. The fact that people snowball pretty heavily, and I do think this game, like, I appreciate that they made an attempt to fix that. Obviously the age transition was pretty rough at the start. Um, it was rough. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, it was rough at the start. The age transition was kind of funky. Like, your units would just randomly, like, all come back home. And there was no, like, to me at least, rhyme or reason as to what they were. Ooh, so silver is unit purchasing. That's interesting, too. But, like, I really appreciate the fact that they tried, or they're trying as best as they can to fix that. Like they don't want to fall into the trap of, you know, everyone spam leaving. Ooh, this is a really nice independent. Let's snag that. I could use a culture one. But I appreciate their hopefully you survive this. Could probably make friends with you too, actually. And actually if I have one, two, three, four, if I can start when I can change my policies, I should. And I should start because the more allies I have, hold up, I need to make friends with you too. Next turn. Let's actually move you here, and then next turn I need open borders. But yeah, because like if I get allied with more city states, I have a lot of buffs to my hoplites for that, and I might be able to take one city or like burn it to the ground or something like that. We'll see how that goes. Or actually, how's my war support looking? So I have the +1 right now. War support's pretty big. If it starts to go like one way or the other, it's like hard buffs or debuffs to your unit's combat strength, and that can very quickly spiral out of control if you have like poor war support, and even though you have like level 3 hoplites, you're still gonna get wrecked by the guy who has like level 1 or level 2 hoplites, but he has war support and a bunch of allies. Looks like these guys are just causing an absolute havoc down south and nothing has really happened here. I mean, I kind of get it. Mountain, 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 flat grassland. Does not look like it. Mountain. So, like, I don't know how you would attack Ravenna. I think really, yeah, Roma would be the actually preferred target because it's a lot easier to approach. Funny enough. Let's open borders. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, I need to get my collabs back next turn too. I'm pretty far behind. It's interesting how much like not having my Lafayette supported uh, my Lafayette supported endeavors is actually really hurting me. Nice, a Paxum Porita. Probably said that wrong, but we're gonna get our llama. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get the other llama soon, and then we're gonna go for the kaolin and the gypsum. But yeah, maybe let's like take a quick pause here. This has actually been pretty solid. I'm definitely enjoying the Civ game more now. Oh, yes, you can get through. Okay. I do think it's still in a state where like a lot of what I'm enjoying is hypotheticals that could happen in the future. So I should call that out. Like there definitely is still some work to be done. And I don't think anyone's gonna be surprised when I say that, but I am really looking forward. Like this has been a lot more interesting, and I think a lot of the reason why I found this a lot more interesting is because actually I should probably do Salt Pit. It's just because like they've fixed a lot of the issues that should have never been there, such as like map size, map generation, stuff like that. Uh, having maps that look like real worlds is night and day now. Having larger map sizes so you're not like stuck on top of each other is night and day. We're 51% through the age. I need to start. I need to like step up my game when it comes to wonders and great library. But yeah, I'll take a pause here. This has been pretty solid. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or anything in between, feel free just to let me know. And hopefully, I see you next time.